In this live, we are going to talk about 7 foods that destroy your liver. Foods size, these are the biggest enemies of this organ, so important and fundamental to your health. Did you know that some foods are the main culprits for destroying your liver? Have you ever thought how bad it would be if you consume some of these foods every day? Did you imagine that some common sign symptoms can indicate a sick liver? And what foods you can use to replace these liver destroyers that we're going to talk about now. All these questions will be answered in this live. And the liver, folks, which is one of the most important organs of our body. So it participates in the metabolism of nutrients, in the synthesis of proteins, in the synthesis of coagulation factors, of hormones, and it stores substances like glycogen. It has digestive functions. It produces bile, excretes toxic substances, and many other functions. So we can't live without the liver. For some reason, if you lose liver function, you go into liver failure. Treatment often is precisely liver transplantation. You see how this organ is important and fundamental to our health. So folks, these foods that I'm going to tell you about, they can cause fat in the fiber. Once you have a fatty liver, this can progress to which is a liver inflammation, and then this inflammation, this hepatitis, can evolve in the worst case to cirrhosis, which is when the liver is all scarred, all fibrous, and loses a good part of its 2 functions. So these foods should be avoided to prevent liver pain and hepatitis, and also cirrhosis. And I'm going to show you food substitutions, and I'm also going to tell you about 3 foods that are ideas for you to eliminate fat from your liver and further reduce the risk of having some problem in this organ. Our 7th food is the So we know that excess sugar can end up increasing the risk of hepatic steatosis, of fat in the liver. More than sugar, these cookies, this biscuit, there are also various other substances that are pro-inflammatory substances, which will generate inflammation in your body. They are rich in refined flours, in poor quality fats, and also, which causes your LDL, your bad cholesterol to increase. Just like the harm, that's it. One is sage,
and it's your risk of diabetes, the risk.
Steatosis. So stuffed biscuits, stuffed cookies, they should be avoided because they are low in nutrients and high in products, in substances. Harmful to your body and also high in calories. But even being high in calories, even being very caloric, even if they make you fat, these cookies don't generate satiating because they are low in nutrients. So you're going to eat the biscuit and your body, you're still going to need nutrients. What are you going to do? You're going to eat more biscuits. So to replace the biscuits, folks, always choose fruits, okay? The 6th food that should be avoided that destroys the liver is powdered chocolate. Because if you look at the list of ingredients in the powdered chocolate, be it Nesquik, Thor, Sein, Sun, whatever it is, you will see.
What?
Their first ingredient is sugar. And that means that in that product, the most abundant ingredient, the one that is present in the largest quantities, is actually sugar. And then all the risks associated with stuffed cookies will come into play. Inflammatory, they increase bad cholesterol. Reduce the good cholesterol. They increase the risk of diabetes, of steroid. They are very high in calories but do not generate satiety. So before you give the todinho, before you give the nisco to your grandchild, to your child, to your nephew, think. But think about it. Consider that no matter how much they claim, it has nutrients, vitamins, minerals, more than all vitamins, more than all minerals, that there is full of sugar. So it's going to do much more harm than good to the person who is consuming that food. So we're going to prefer water, or we're going to prefer some chocolate drink that has cocoa, but that doesn't have sugar, which also exists in the market, but it's much more expensive than Nesquik, than toys. And then similar chocolate flavored products, whether powdered or boxed. And that's also why our 5th food destroys the liver, which is the boxed juice or soft drinks with powder, which are high in sugar, and a sugar that can be even more harmful to the liver, which is fructose. So fructose, when concentrated, when it's in excess, is very harmful to the fiber. Oh, but doctor, so fructose, which is sugar, which is carbohydrate, there are some fruits, so can't I eat fruit? No, that's not it. When you eat the fruit, especially the fruit with peel, besides the fructose, you're ingesting fibers, you're ingesting several other micronutrients, unlike when it's the juice from a box, which besides the fructose has added sugar, and the powdered drink, which for the love of God, people, is a poison. That should not be used. So once again, these are the consequences of sugar, which is the first ingredient. So you'll have an inflammatory product that will lower your bad cholesterol, actually. It will increase your bad cholesterol. It will increase the risk of diabetes, of fatty liver. And it's also high in calories and won't make you feel full. Our fast food item, it's going to destroy your liver. It's the packet of fries. Why? Too much sodium. Full of bad fat. It's an ultra-processed food. It has inflammatory properties and increases the risk of what we call non-alcoholic steatohepatitis, which is the progression of hepatic steatosis, the evolution of fat in the liver. And more than that, these foods, the potato chips from packages, because of the high saturated fat content, the high sodium content, will also increase your risk of headaches, cardiovascular diseases, and once again, very high in calories. But even though they are very high in calories, they don't em cell, as they generate satiety because they are poor in nutrients. So if you want to eat a fried potato, do this, take a potato, put it in the oven with a little olive oil, put it in the air fryer with a little olive oil, it's much better. So, baking in the oven, putting in the air fryer is much better than frying. Our third food is and the white bread, what about the white bread? So, like all refined carbohydrates, it should be avoided because these are carbohydrates that are not that beneficial to us, which have a high glycemic index. It has little fiber, and this will increase blood sugar. It will increase the risk of diabetes. It will favor the emergence of liver fat, the accumulation of fat in the liver, and preference for bread. Whole wheat, because whole wheat bread, it has fewer ingredients, and it also beyond, in addition to carbohydrates, there will be more fiber, more vitamins, more minerals. So the bread, whole grain should always be the option. But be careful, because many times you will see a bread there that is written to be whole grain, but in fact it is 50% whole grain flour, 20% whole grain flour, 30%. So it is essential that you pay attention and opt for 100% whole wheat bread.
Man,
agreed,
just
folks.
ours if
a
it's
supplement that should
stolen.
be avoided. Our second liver-destroying food, processed meats, they are high in sodium. As exchange, that can increase your risk of cardiovascular disease, are full of bad fats, cause inflammation in your body, increase the risk of cancer. They are very high in calories with bad fats, so this type of processed meat, these sausages, hot dogs, chorizo, ham, turkey, breast, mortadella, everything. All this must be avoided if you want to protect your liver. But doctor, I love eating a hot dog at my granddaughter's birthday. Will I never be able to eat a hot dog again? Of course you will. There's no problem if you eat it once a month. There's no problem. Now, if you eat a bread with every day, a ham, a mortadella bread, and then in the lunch mix add a sausage, pepperoni, sure, that's going to cause a problem. Now, you having a pepperoni pizza over the weekend, that's no problem. You, at a relative's birthday, having a hot dog that was made there, that's no problem. Everything here, folks, it's a matter of balance. So, it's part of a healthy lifestyle for you to have room to consume foods that are not so healthy, but that are convenient at that moment, they are interesting for you, because you don't have to deprive yourself of everything in life just because because that's not beneficial, or because that's not healthy, okay? So, it's part of a healthy life to have leisure time, to have moments when you don't follow a strict diet, to have a free day to do whatever you want, obviously, as long as it doesn't affect anyone's freedom, as long as it doesn't harm another. Agreed? Our fish food, folks, which is one of the worst for liver fat, both the light version and the regular version, are harmful to your child. So, soda, folks, which causes addiction, increases the risk of diabetes, causes inflammation in your body, raises bad cholesterol, that favors the appearance of sclerosis. Stop drinking soda. I recommend you quit soda, okay? That you opt for sparkling water with the squeezed lemon, that you choose the water. So, there are alternatives for people who have a palate to which the soda pleases. I talked about the foods that can destroy your fiber, but now I will talk about 3 foods that can help repair liver damage and recover your liver health. So the first food is water. Garlic activates liver enzymes, and this ends up helping to eliminate toxins and other toxic substances. Allicin and sulfurous compounds also help cleanse the liver, possess antimicrobial properties, and this may end up helping in the fight. There are microorganisms like fungi, like bacteria, like viruses, that the ideal daily consumption, folks, is about 1 to 2 cloves of garlic per day, but you shouldn't cook it too much.
Because
The active ingredients, mainly allicin, will be lost. The second food to help recover your liver function is the coffee. But it can't be coffee with sugar. It can't be a coffee full of cream, because that will end up nullifying. So, the benefits of coffee for fiber. So if you drink about 2 cups of coffee a day, you can have a reduced risk of having a liver disease, because coffee protects For example, against liver fat. It can reduce the amount of fat stored in the liver, and it achieves this goal because of the antioxidants, the fats, of flavonoids, of tocopherol, and even of caffeine itself. But, once again folks, you can't add sugar. If you put sugar, you're going to eliminate the beneficial effects of coffee. Okay? Our first food, our third food, isn't it? That can help fight fat in the liver, which is avocado. The avocado, it helps in the production of glutathione, which is a combination of amino acids that promotes liver health, which protects the liver. So, hang in there.
Anna.
It repairs and it stabilizes the liver, protecting the liver cells and acting as a body. Anti-inflammatory. So folks, our 3 foods for you to improve your liver health: avocado, garlic, and coffee. It's not to stuff yourself with coffee, it's not to stuff yourself with garlic. Sardine, and it's not even to stuff yourself with avocado. But you consuming all 3 in moderate amounts every day, that's going to have a lot of benefit for your child, okay? Well, if you want full path, the complete guide, the complete step-by-step, or to achieve the world's best lifestyle that will not only help you eliminate liver fat, but also help you control your pressure better, diabetes, cholesterol. It's going to help you improve your anxiety, improve your sleep. It's going to teach you how to start physical activity without effort. And will show you how to prevent diseases without needing to. Without a doctor, without needing exams, and without needing medicine. So if you want this, I recommend you click on the first link in the description now, or at the link pinned in the comments, and get your longevity code right now. 100 Habits to Pass the Age of 100, a book of my own that will help you transform your life for the better. So I'm so sure you'll like this book, that if you don't like it, if you buy, read, and don't like it, we give you a refund without asking questions, without bureaucracy. So the risk here of this operation is all. Do it, you have no risk at all. The book costs only $6.57. And maybe, and by the way, and maybe not, and it's in format. Digital, got it? Oh, click now, first link in the description, or pinned link in the comments, and get your longevity code. So guys, stay with us, continue here with us, because I have separated 2 videos, fundamental for you to continue on this journey to eliminate fat in the liver, alright? First video about foods that cause fat in the liver, and second video about signs and symptoms that your liver is dying. You need to know this information, okay? A big kiss for you and your family. Kiss, bye-bye, and see you tomorrow. I'm off!